Despite everything happening in Haiti, it's home. I'd rather be home. I'd rather be home and take care of home and make home better instead of being somewhere that myself and my people are not welcome.
At 5 years old was the last time I was in Haiti. I have lived in U.S. all my life. I was forced to be living back in Haiti due to deportation. My life here is not stable, is uncivilized. I'm seeking the community's support and help to relocate to a better place where I can find work, housing, and the basics of life.
Food is processed, it's not that good, it's expensive. I'd rather go to my mom's country.
They like to live a terrible life when they go back in the country. They go back to country, terrible life. And they have to start over again, like zero.
I think what hurt the most is because if someone rejects you, okay, fine, let me go back home. But I cannot go back home, you know? That's what hurts, because you know that, okay, it's not that it's the dream. I'm not living the dream here.
So it's us immigrants trying to survive. And whenever you're trying to survive, for me, it's not a dream. So it's not a dream. America for us, it's not a dream. It's just like most like a jungle. I'm sorry, but we're trying to survive every single day. So
It was temporary. You had temporary protective status. Temporary, as in not permanent, meaning for a period of time.
This lady got deported back to Haiti after living in the United States for 42 years. And this is what her living conditions look like.
Girl, this the kitchen right here where people cook. You probably can't see it good. It's the kitchen, girl. And girl, let me show you the bathroom. This is where you take a shower at. And let me show you where you use the bathroom at. You see that hole? Okay. Now, this where this young lady and her son, she pregnant. She let me stay until I can get out of here and get on my feet. Look. Girl, look. This her son. We all sleep on one bed. Life is hard up here, girl. This shit is crazy.
You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have been following me, credits to you, credited to the original content creators. And so we're covering the deportation of Haiti citizens who had their TPS, temporary person status, revoked from the US, and they are having a very hard time back in US. Credit to the original content creators. The videos and the images that we'll be sharing here are kind of heartbreaking, as you see the deplorable state in which these people have found themselves back in their home country in Haiti. They were not expecting deportation, but it came like a slap in the face, and they are forced to readjust to the new realities at home. So hang in there, we'll have some clips to show you. If you are just coming across my YouTube channel, you are welcome. Please feel free to hit that notification button, hit that subscription button, so that when we update new things, you'll be first to notify it. So let's go straight into the video. At the end of the day, we'll come to give you our personal analysis. See you at the end of the video.
I kind of feel bad for her, but I know what y'all thinking, like, okay, well, she didn't do what she needed to do to get her citizenship, blah, blah, blah. But if she's been living here since she was 5 years old, she probably had no idea that she was supposed to do anything as far as becoming an actual citizen. I mean, that's a hell of a wake-up call, but I feel like this should also be a wake-up call to anybody who's actually from Haiti or anywhere in the Caribbean or anywhere around the world that looks similar to that, or where there's a good portion of their society that has to live that way. I feel like this should be a wake-up call for them, because this should show you that your people and your country of origin really needs help. It really needs some type of stability. Like she said, it's completely lawless out there. Like she said, she got raped her first week back. She said that there's like no government, people just run rampant. It's like hard to find food, like there's no jobs. Like, this should be a wake-up call for people who are actually from Haiti, like, or any country that looks like that, because y'all flee, y'all come, y'all go here, there, and everywhere, but then you leave behind your country of origin. And I understand, like, and it's like, it's funny to me, because it's not funny, but it's like, it's interesting to me, because one of the jabs that they throw at Black America is, well, at least I have a home to go back to. But most of the people who say that, home looks just like what she showed us. So, I mean, that's not even a home that you even want to go back to. And I'm not saying that to be a bitch, but what I am saying is that it's going to take a lot of like strategic planning in order to get that country back on its feet, or to get it to be basically habitable at all. They need to flatten out that whole, everything there needs to just be flattened out, and they need to start from scratch. I don't even know if they're even going to be able to rebuild Haiti without some sort of foreign intervention or some sort of foreign alliance like that. Y'all, at this point, Haitians are going to have to form an alliance with another nation in order to fix that. They don't have the manpower to fix that. Otherwise, it's basically going to turn into a no man's land, because everybody's trying to leave. And Haiti has the potential to be a beautiful place, but if everybody leaves and nobody comes back to try to fix anything, it's just dead land. I really do feel bad for her. Like, I feel bad for anybody who has to go back to that situation, because I can't even imagine it. I can't imagine that. But this should be a wake-up call, like, your country needs help, and somebody that's from there needs to be the start of getting it to where it needs to be.
At 11, we are on the ground in Haiti tonight, just hours after the Trump administration announced it's ending TPS for Haitians.
Here in Cap Haitian, the news of TPS ending and the hundreds of thousands of people returning back here spread very quickly. It seems to be the only thing people have been talking about. You are looking at the market area of downtown Cap Haitian from...
Look at that nonsense, bro.
Streets are packed with people trying to shop and go about their day. Already moving through traffic was very difficult. The roads at times heavily congested. The people who live here say they've seen the population sharply increase because of people escaping gang violence in Port-au-Prince. Now, the thought of even more people coming here has one Haitian man very worried.
We gotta deal with that gang situation and, humanitarian situation. All those people need food and stuff like that. We don't have that. We don't have health care out there. And we're gonna receive all those people. So they don't even want their own people over there, and they expect it for us to want their people over here. They don't even want them in another city that's over there. And we supposed to be like, oh yeah, we love it over here.
My first day in Haiti, y'all, was a shock, but I'm going to take y'all back a little bit outside of just my first day in Haiti. I was released in February 26th from TDC. Once released, I was transferred to an immigration facility. Once there, I had to just come to face with the reality that I could very well be deported and sent back to a country where I had nobody, my family, everybody was going to be away from me. I would literally be starting a whole new life. Went to court, of course the inevitable happened, and here I stand. I met many other women that went through the same thing. So immigration is a whole nother subject, but it's a sad subject too, because so many people were affected by this. Y'all, my first day here was a shock, okay? Here I am coming to a country that I know no one. I didn't even know how or where I was going, okay? I ended up getting in contact with my biological mother. I never met my biological mother, y'all. Wow. So at the age of 36, I was finally meeting the person who had me for the first time. And this was through her bearing a sign with my name, and that's how I knew. And it was difficult too, because when you deported into this country, they take you through so many changes. So I ended up being one of the last ones picked up. I had broke down, y'all. I was emotionally disconnected anyways on the plane. I knew exactly when we hit Haiti territories because the smell was different. It just felt different, and it could have been me consciously knowing that I was not wanting to come face to face with my fears. Okay, so once I get there, I'm waiting all day, y'all. I called home to my sister in the States, and I'm breaking down, literally letting her know, look, nobody's here to pick me up. Y'all, I just really blacked out emotionally, mentally, in every way. I just couldn't understand that. And most of all that day, if going to prison, when I went to prison, I thought I was mad with God, but no. I felt so abandoned by God that day. I felt so alone. I felt like I was in a country full of people, yet I had nobody. I was there by myself. So when I call home, they're calling back to Haiti asking for somebody to pick me up because they wouldn't release me unless someone signed for me. Now everybody's gone. Even the officers there are concerned about me because they can see that I don't know nothing and I'm not familiar with the country. Make a long story short, I finally run into my biological mother. And y'all, the ride home, it was like everyone was pretty happy to see me because I found out I had 2 brothers and sister, and I was not happy. I was like sleep emotionally, mentally. I was so disconnected, you know. I really fell into a whole depression stage where I didn't even understand myself.
So welcome back, guys. You can see the deplorable state back home in Haiti. Many Haitians who had lived all their lives in America have very sad tales to say, and this is one of the things that most people from West Africa has learned. They have learned the lesson of always bringing back something to invest in their home nation. And so it's so sad to see that many of them are living in very, very terrible environmental situations and conditions. And I'm wondering, you should have put that into cognizance when you know that the citizenship right that was given to you was a temporary status. So why do you need to make preservations, make arrangements to have something back on? But all the same, I wish them Godspeed. I want to know what your thoughts, your opinions are in the comment section. Please, if you want to support your brother by buying a cup of coffee, please hit the subscription button, hit that notification button, so that when we put up new content, you'll be the first to be notified. So see you on the next video. I want to know what your thoughts are and your opinions are in the comment section. Let the conversation begin. See you next time.
At first, I was isolated in the house for 2 days. I couldn't come out. It was stressful for me to deal with the locals. The locals would point fingers at me. They were laughing at me. They were mocking me. And some of them were just shaking their heads. But yesterday, I got so hungry I had to step outside. And when I stepped outside with my head held high. I gave them direct eye contact. Because God didn't put a spirit of fear in me. I will prevail. I will be prosperous. My purpose here was to go through trials, struggles, and tribulations, just so I can be the voice of the people. And no matter what I suffer through, no matter what I go through, I will be the strength of my people. Now, I want you guys to know I love you and I'm grateful for you. We're going to get through this together. It's nice to be loved, and I feel loved. I'm so grateful. Thank you for the donations, for those who have donated. It means a lot to me. You guys pray that I can hold my strength where I don't have to be so emotional and crying all the time.